plays games with Steve
and Angel.
All right, it's a new session. Last time was a late night session. It's a daytime session now, and we actually fiddled with the mics, so Angel should be a lot more crystal clear now. Too much Angel. Angel was too quiet for our previous mic placement. They're just a shy little ooh. Anyway, let's go.
Okay.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Phoenix, look.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I received a call from the public prosecutor's office yesterday. He told me that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me.
What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story?
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy.
Edgeworth. You've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Oh, they know each other.
Ooh.
Phoenix?
Well, court will be opening for session soon.
What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. He's not...
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this like Brutus. That's a Homestead
Good thing we got
reference.
Good thing we got a perfectly good defense attorney right here. Nick, I can't do it.
Now, does she look like a defense? The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself.
Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of another witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fay?
Do you know the name of your own defendant?
Phoenix, right? Hey, technically I'm right. It is Phoenix now. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fay?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Ms. May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Wow.
Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage?
Oh my god.
Oh my. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name.
These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. Not Nino, Nino.
Wow.
I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim is Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
Just like in my favorite game, Fortnite. Ho, ho, ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
I am eyes on with you. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's slowly settling into the routine dynamic. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
Wow.
If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. All right, I'm done. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. It's a beefy one.
Let's see, it was about 9. Okay.
9 p.m.
9 p.m. I wish they... I mean, I know it makes sense that it was at 9 p.m.
No, I
but,
get it, yeah.
I wish they clarified. I was kind of perusing, reading. What were you reading? I heard a bedlam. A witch? Is that what a bedlam is?
No, bedlam is
Sounds like a noise, like a
like
It's
noise.
a noise. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of beldam.
Beldam is from Paper Mario, but yeah.
No, okay.
Isn't that also a Pokemon?
Yeah.
Is it too? Oh,
Are
okay.
they related? Like, how are what's the pun there?
What?
A beldam and a beldam.
A beldam is an old woman, usually used for like a witch.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You
So
heard
why
a witch.
beldam? You witch. Surprised I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man with long hair. To say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Called Miss Knight over at once. She too was surprised, of course. She ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. I think it's probably useless to say what he was reading, but I was curious about what he might say.
Yeah. Press whatever you think. You're like, I want more information about this part. Do whatever you think is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Hold it! By window? You mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. Law Office?
Correct. That is the only window you see.
And there you were reading. And there you were reading papers?
Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do.
Busy. I heard a bedlam. Yeah.
Hold it. A bedlam?
Me.
It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue.
Chinto looked at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking one with long hair. He's to say the man was none other than you.
Hold it! Spiky haired? Wow.
That's it. Is he not like aware of his hairstyle? Does he not think it's
Maybe.
unusual?
I don't know exactly.
Called Snyder, I was surprised. She was surprised too, of course. He's to say the man was none other than you. Let's press on this one.
Hold it! What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl.
I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer.
Just what is your eyesight?
2,400, the biggest, highest score. Counting both eyes, 40.
40? Don't add them together.
My eyesight is 40-40. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good.
Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway?
And what did you do then?
She too was surprised, of course.
Hold it! What was Miss May doing at that time?
She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly.
Did you know she had been tapping the Fey office phone?
Objection! Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fey woman.
You'd make a good politician, Mr. White.
Ho ho! After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue.
Victim, she gave way, but you gave chase.
Hold it! Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course. Comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Listen, I use Duolingo all the time. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Did they actually add to it?
They did. Go back. So this part was not there before.
To the left and you gave... Oh, okay. So I should probably press the new information. Sure.
Hold it! Are you sure about that?
How many times must I say it? I am abso-positively perfect. End of story.
How many times must I hear that?
Psst, Phoenix. Does something about that strike you as a little odd? Finally, there's a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
Hold it! Impaction? Don't you mean just impact?
Ridiculosity. I think you need to brush up on your language skills.
On second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, better find a weakness in there.
Is that like the dialogue when they run through everything?
Yeah.
At the end, sometimes they'll do a little like, oh, like, this seemed weird or something like that. So, but yeah, they'll do a little message at the end or conversation.
Gotcha. Call Miss May over. Vic ran to the left and you gave chase. So they're saying that might be odd.
Yeah, and since it's a new session, always good to kind of look through what we got, you know. See if there's anything that...
Dodge and attack then. Oh, okay, but it's to the right. Okay, I guess I'll just present this. So.
Objection! Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end.
Gotta run to your security plant, you know, hug it. Yeah.
Don't you find that odd?
Oh, God.
Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
They're both right.
Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once.
Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course.
Oh, shit!
More specifically, he was standing here. Show the court. I'll talk to myself. Now to show the court where Mr. White was standing.
It's so small. Oh, I guess I get to see the question above. The kill. Oh, K's. Yeah, K's
See,
killer.
if you were playing this on the DS, just hold your hands up to the TV screen, and that's how it felt.
If it's not pixel perfect,
You
will
should be
it?
okay.
You're fine there. Take that.
K.
This is where
From
he was.
Virtue's last reward. Anyway.
Oh.
Look! When the victim ran for the door, he was watching from this point. To him, it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, Maya.
So what, betch? Order, I will have order. Mr. Wright, don't call him a betch. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt.
That was Maya.
Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Phoenix. Rapscallion. Objection! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Or sir-fetched. Ho, ho, ho. Ah, yes, Digimon. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck.
Good
You
luck.
can't.
Good luck.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
She ran to the left.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, the cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. She ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow.
Chase her!
Chase her!
Chase her.
Now strike her down. That is what Miss May saw.
Stop. Die about it.
You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
Wow.
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor.
You bet your ass I will.
Yeah, you bet your sweet ass I will.
Since it's a new session, let's just go through our evidence. It's always good to just kind of know what we have.
Die from a blow. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Holds a conversation, and it's about that the clock was empty. Well,
Yeah.
there's something I don't know. Made it look like a statue. The thinker. Yep. Yeah. All right. The glass. The bracket was on the glass stand, broken beyond all recognition. Clock in the form of a statue. The clock's gears have been removed. It was made by Larry. This is the wiretap. Department store receipt. Letters are written on the back. Victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Floor plans look like that.
Cool. Yeah, I just figured since
Yeah.
we haven't played in a bit.
Gotcha.
All right.
There were some new things we got the last session, but I don't know if it's they just were used up. Oh, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
The only thing
sometimes
was-
they'll crumble stuff up if
Yeah.
you don't need it anymore. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We don't have that avant-garde anymore. We don't have the
Yeah, I
avocado.
think he threw it away.
Damn.
Yeah. Because you were too nice to Miss May.
That was, yeah. I'm a big
Gotta become
weenie.
devil. Yep.
Shut up.
I think she likes me.
When he assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. Then he hit her savagely. That's what I saw. The final blow. Well, she had to have time to write the note. I just want to press on this. Hold it.
Yeah, hold it. Sorry. Stop saying it was me.
Stop.
Stop.
But it was you.
You did it. It was you.
Objection! Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof.
Can I do nothing right? Nothing?
May I continue?
You hit her twice. The autopsy says like one blow. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived. I want to say like it doesn't mention that there are two blows. It just mentions a single blow. So I want to present this. But hold on. Let me see his wording. You hit her twice. My gut says to present it here. Well, let me get once more. That's what Miss May saw. Chased her. Then he hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Oh, maybe I'll get more info and then I'll present it.
Hold it. What do you mean, next?
Next is what comes after first.
I know that.
I didn't. I learned it yesterday. And that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right.
He chased her and delivered the final blow. That's what Miss May saw. Let me press it first and then I'll present.
Sure. Hold it. So were you watching both times?
I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner.
What do you think, Phoenix?
I think we've got him right here. I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face.
Oh, that's
So we're back at the beginning, yeah.
Gotcha. All right. That's what we saw. Yeah, I think I want to do that. I'm gonna do it. Also, like, I know, like, when I turn to look at Maya, it's kind of like a back and forth between them. They can't necessarily, like.
You don't have to whisper, though. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder. I was wondering if maybe it has just been like, hey, Nick.
The video game characters can't hear you.
Yeah.
I was just wondering what would sound good. I don't know. I'm overthinking the acting part.
No. It's good to overthink it. Yeah. I think you can just go
Like, they
normal.
are talking to themselves.
You can go
not-
normal volume,
Yeah.
though. It's fine.
Okay. All right.
Get his
Different
ass.
button blow. All right. Let's present it. Ugh.
Objection!
Also, Angel, you gotta be more confident in yourself.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr.
Listen,
White,
by the time we get through these games, you're gonna be a lawyer pro. But you're right.
the victim died from a single blow.
God, he's cracked so fucking easy.
What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, was it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect?
I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
Good.
Yeah, good. It's really
What you did.
stupid.
Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
Objection! The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
Objection! The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Emphatically, actually.
Emphatically.
I empathetically.
I empathize
Yeah.
with myself.
Yeah.
Emphatically. I emphatically. Hold on. 2 takes. I got this. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Very well.
Yeah, get him. Tell him, yeah.
If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
Crowd's on my side.
Yeah.
No slipping out of this now, White.
Way to go, spiky head.
Mr. White,
Spiky.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You look like Sonic the Hedgehog. You're blue. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall.
The other window.
Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
My tummy hurt.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
This is almost over.
This is around that time where Deal With It was the big meme where like fucking pair of
with the sunglasses.
Oh, yeah.
Really? But which came first, this game or?
This game was like 2001 in Japan.
Okay.
The translation was what, 2005?
Probably, I don't remember.
So 5 or 6?
Might even be before that. I don't remember.
Let's see, I looked at the other window. What other window? And the next moment I saw Mia run to the left. Then he ran for the door. Then he did her in with a single blow. I think it's the other window, because that's bullshit. There's no other window. Oh, wait. Damn it. Alright. Right, that's my... There's only one window. I mean, is he referring to like the hotel window? But there's only one hotel window as well. I think this is it. All right.
Objection! Oh no, the music didn't stop.
Oh fuck.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
Huh? It does? Dum-dum.
I don't know if you could skip it at this point. Yeah.
Dum-dum. Not calling you a dum-dum, Angel. I'm just in character.
Whoops. I guess the music
Thanks for
didn't stop.
clarifying. As opposed to the other times they call me a dum dum.
I don't call you a dum-dum. All right. I think, try pressing.
Yeah.
Hold it. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing?
That thing.
That, the glass light stand.
Yes, as I yelled out to the window, "Girl, you better watch out."
That thing. All right.
Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? I mean, no, but I should probably say yeah.
Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White.
What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes?
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course.
A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. But it was unrecognizable. Alright. Oh, wait. Damn it. Alright. The B button's just so good to press. The broken resonance stand broken beyond all recognition. Okay. Am I gonna jump the gun if I present this too soon? Let's do it.
Objection!
There you go.
No music, baby. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell.
Ooh!
Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question.
Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then?
Correct. That would be no problemo, right?
Big problemo.
There's a big problemo. Oh, damn it, I actually pronounced it close to how it should be. There's a big problem here.
What problem is this?
Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred?
Correct, that is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable.
No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
What? Why couldn't he? You have proof?
I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it.
Because they couldn't have seen it before because of where it was. I want to say, yeah, it's over there in the left corner. Yeah.
Take that.
Yas!
Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
In other words, is this Virtue's Lesser Reward? Oh yeah, we saw that playthrough.
We're all avid fans.
That's our audience.
Yeah.
Hate when someone whistles in it, Mr. White.
Mr. White. Mr. White? You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, I must be,
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
Uh-oh.
What? I forgot about Edgeworth.
Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap.
The wiretap?
Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who?
No, you wouldn't.
Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break.
Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Bring me off a piece of that football cream. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. He went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretap. Leave it to me.
Well, why don't you, Well, I feel faint.
Are you not feeling well, Steve?
Yeah,
maybe we should take a break and
Yeah.
we'll resume tomorrow.
Maybe you should leave it for tomorrow.
Yeah, I get it.
Smooth.